Have you ever heard of a river that disappears? A river that starts strong, flowing over rock and earth, only to vanish suddenly, as though the earth itself swallows it whole? No, this isn't science fiction. It's a remarkable and very real geographical phenomenon. Today we're going to take you to Paraguay, home to one of the most peculiar rivers in the world, the Río Pilcomayo. Stretching over 100 kilometers, Río Pilcomayo begins its journey in the high Andean plateau of Bolivia, winding its way southward through Argentina and Paraguay. At first glance, it seems like any ordinary river. Its waters muddy with sediment, its flow nourishing wetlands, farmlands, and communities along its route. But then, something extraordinary happens. In select years, as the seasons change and the sun sizzles above, Río Pilcomayo encounters an ancient nemesis, sediment buildup. Vast quantities of river sediment, silt, sand, and clay begin clogging the river, obstructing its flow. And as if bowing to the laws of nature, the Río Pilcomayo simply disappears. Its waters don't reach the sea, nor do they join another tributary. Instead, they are absorbed into the arid earth of the Gran Chaco, creating vast wetlands in some seasons and dry, barren riverbeds in others. Now, you might be wondering, how does an entire river vanish? The answer lies in its unique topography and hydrology. Unlike most rivers that carve defined channels over thousands of years, the Pilcomayo's meandering route is continually reshaped by seasonal flooding and human intervention. These natural and artificial changes lead to sediment accumulation, damming off certain stretches of the river and forcing the water into adjacent marshes or aquifers. But here's the real kicker. What Río Pilcomayo loses to sediment in one region, it makes up for in its biodiversity. The wetlands created by the river feed some of the richest ecosystems in South America. Rare birds like the jabiru stork nest here, alongside thousands of caiman and schools of fish that thrive in isolated water pools. It's a delicate cycle of disappearance and rejuvenation. And yet, there's more to this story. Remember I mentioned human intervention earlier? It's a double-edged sword for the Pilcomayo. In Paraguay, where much of the water is essential for agriculture and drinking water, governments have spent decades trying to revive the river, dredging channels and building embankments. While this helps communities, it can disrupt the delicate ecological balance the river has developed over millennia. For the people who live along its path, the Pilcomayo is more than a vanishing act. It's an extraordinary way of life. Indigenous groups and local farmers rely on the river during wet seasons and adapt to its absence during the dry. They've learned to read the river's rhythms, listening to signs of sediment blockage and even digging temporary canals to redirect its waters. Exact repeat of 29. To this day, scientists and geographers study the Pilcomayo as a natural laboratory of river evolution. It's a reminder of how dynamic and unpredictable our planet can be. While most rivers follow a linear pathway, heading steadfastly toward an ocean or lake, Río Pilcomayo dances to its own rhythm, defying conventions and reshaping the land at its whim. So, the next time you think of rivers as steadfast, unchanging landmarks, remember the incredible Río Pilcomayo. It's a testament to Earth's ability to surprise us. A river that flows, transforms, and disappears, only to remind us of nature's endless creativity. Who would have thought that a river could vanish, and in doing so, create a whole new world?